Today I'll be talking about how to safely serve food. In particular, I'll be talking about hand washing and cooking temperatures. So the government is generally our first line of defense for protection against foodborne illnesses. You may be wondering, with the government shutdown, who is ensuring that I have safe food? Well, that answer is you. With these simple steps, you'll be better informed on how to provide safe food for your family. According to the Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, the single most important thing that you can do to serve safe food is to wash your hands. We've all been in a public bathroom where you've heard the toilet next to you flush, and then you've heard some footsteps, and then you hear a door close. Well, that's a very gross example, but let's hope that that person wasn't cooking your food or serving your food. Let's hope they weren't even going to go to the same buffet that you're going to go to. Hand washing is a simple and easy process that's completed in around 30 seconds. Some people may sing the happy birthday song while doing it to remind themselves on how long to wash their hands for. Washing your hands to prepare food is a process that requires three things: hot water, soap, and a method to dry your hands. According to the FDA, the hand washing process starts with wetting your hands, applying soap to your hands, scrubbing your hands with that soap for 20 seconds, rinsing your hands, and then drying your hands. Also, if you're cooking for a major meal, say Thanksgiving dinner, you need to be sure to wash your hands between each type of food, such as chicken and beef. That brings me to my next point. Why are there different cooking temperatures for each type of food? Well, it's because each one has a different organism of public health concern, or a foodborne illness that is killed at different cooking temperatures. I'm going to talk about each type of food, its cooking temperature, and its organism of public health concern. The National Restaurant Association says that the following minimum cooking temperatures need to be met to prevent foodborne illnesses. Fish, beef, and pork all need to be cooked to at least 145 degrees for 15 seconds. Fish generally has parasites. That is the organism of public health concern. However, they're killed at normal cooking temperatures, or 145. Beef, according to the FDA, is associated with E. coli 0157H7, and it is killed again at 145. Now, in 2011, the United States Department of Agriculture, or the USDA, lowered the cooking temperature for pork from 165 to 145 because the organism of public health concern, trichinosis, is killed at a lower temperature than originally thought. Next grouping is ground meats. This includes ground beef, ground pork, ground fish, ground veal, any kind of ground meat besides ground poultry. It all needs to be cooked at 155 for 15 seconds. The reason for this, according to the ServSafe program, is that during grinding, the surface area is mixed in with the internals of the meat, meaning that if there's any kind of surface contaminants, it's now mixed in with the entire batch of meat. Next and last is poultry. Poultry needs to be cooked to 165 for 15 seconds. Chicken is generally associated with salmonella, but salmonella is killed at 160 degrees, according to the FDA. Now, some people may think that food safety isn't all that important. Well, according to the Defense Logistics Agency, or the DLA, that's the agency that's in charge of providing safe food for the entire Department of Defense, has said that there's been at least 4 different recalls this year alone. These recalls vary from infectious diseases that weren't caught at the plants to simple mislabeling of food. Again, by following these steps that we just talked about, you should be able to serve safe food to your family. Remember that they are proper cooking temperatures for the type of food: fish, beef, and pork, all at 145. ground meats other than poultry at 155, and poultry at 165. The most important and easiest to control factor is washing your hands. Just like Grandma says, cleanliness is next to godliness. Thank you.